Welcome back to the Unqualified Podcast. Logan here.
Austin here.
It's episode 2. So we're gonna go off the top of our head for this one. Austin doesn't have any notes,
which is surprising.
I convinced him otherwise, so I'm pretty
happy.
happy.
You didn't convince me otherwise. I just wanted to see how it would go.
No, I was doing some research and stuff for the fights coming up in the next couple of weeks.
He pulls out his notes, right? Right before we're about to start.
No.
Oh, you pull out.
No.
You're going to do notes. You're going to do notes.
No,
Yes, you were. You can't lie. Okay?
I wasn't lying.
Ah, sure you weren't. Alright, but, anyways, yes, like he said, this one's going to be without notes. So, and this one's obviously the first one, like, podcast that's being recorded. So we will see how this goes.
Yeah, it should go okay. There isn't too much. We'll see.
We'll see. Right off the bat, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's, given us some support. It's been pretty recent that we started doing this and started actually putting it out there for you guys to see. But so far, we've actually gotten a very good response from everyone and a lot of encouraging words of support. So thank you guys. We appreciate that.
Go follow us on Instagram,
Yes.
_Unqualified Podcast. The Unqualified Podcast itself was taken, so
Yeah.
yay. But, yeah. Then, okay, so today, this is bad.
What?
So today I went out, I had to go get some CBD and some edible stuff like that.
Okay.
And it's right next to the grocery store.
As you do.
I'm a little snacky.
Did you went and got a bunch of stuff, didn't you?
I got some jubes.
Oh, God.
I had to.
It happens.
Stared me right in the face. I got this kicking horse kind of coffee thing, which is really good. And I looked, and right in front of my eyes was
Juice.
a full thing of jubes for like 20% off.
We have no willpower, by the way.
No.
Like, absolutely none.
So I've had half so far. Half the container.
How much did you get? Like one of the big round ones? Logan. Oh, come on. That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I can't control myself. And I even, this morning, I worked out because I felt like a fat piece of shit.
That happens.
And then I did that and I started eating and I was like, I hate myself even more than I did this morning. And there's nothing I'm going to do to correct what I ate today. So I'm just going to go the day feeling like crap.
Right, as you usually do.
And then I'm going to not work out tomorrow and say that me going to work
counts as a workout.
Yeah.
That's what I did for the past week. And then I got to training yesterday. And, oh God, that was terrible.
But see, like, I go for, like, a run or a walk
Yeah,
every
or
day.
something. I just don't. I just
don't
walk.
do anything.
Well,
No,
I walk for 4 hours at work, so I count that. But that's not nothing. That's nothing.
That's nothing at all.
No, it's not great. But hopefully we'll get to go to the gym here soon. That's the idea. But
Really?
yeah, well, Mom's
Oh.
looking into it. So, we live at home with our mother.
Yeah.
Adults.
Hey.
Hey. That just got really sad.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's good.
Yeah, so, but yeah, you don't work out. Like, I realized it the other day. Like, I
Yeah,
looked,
I know.
because you were walking around shirtless, I looked at you and went,
That's
you
not
look,
great.
you look
That's
fat.
fat.
You look really
That
fat.
was not good.
You look really, really fat.
No.
Like, I'm just going to keep saying, I want to burn it into
You
your
just want to
mind.
burn it in. He's still heavier than me. That's the thing.
By 2 pounds.
2 pounds is a lot in my mind.
The 2
I
pounds.
keep it. It's there. But really, you should. We even discussed this. You should be less than me,
No.
based off height.
I'm a thick boy. I'm a thick boy.
It's just, you're.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't be a thick boy.
Yeah, I'm smaller and I'm compact.
Compact is one way of putting it.
No.
Blubbery is another one.
It's not blubbery.
Mm-hmm.
It
is.
It's not blubbery when I have bigger arms than you do.
Hey. I have smaller arms than a 12-year-old girl, so
And a
that's
bigger belly than most girls too. That didn't work.
that didn't work.
That
You
didn't work.
didn't land it on that one. That was close. It was that close.
Yeah.
But
What else you doing today?
I got work, but it's like orientation. On the computer for 3 hours. Oh, that's a phone somewhere.
Yeah, that's good.
That's great.
It's real professional.
Oh,
of us.
so professional.
But okay, that's good.
You just
so what? So
you
you're
just let it ring and
wait.
it'll go quiet.
So wait, you're only there for 3 hours today?
3.5 hours.
It's a little weird, but that's the place we work at.
That's how it is.
Yep.
Represent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you distracted your girlfriend from studying at school.
She had spare and she asked me to go to Tim's where I bought a donut unnecessarily because I'm fat.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But if she gets bad grades in the coming weeks, it's your fault.
Oh yeah, 100% my fault.
Yeah, because you're distracting her.
Mm-hmm.
You want to bring her down to your level. This is what I'm hearing.
No, your level, because you were lower than me.
No, I've never been low. I've only been on
higher than a kite. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But what was good? We went to see, as he mentioned in his videos, we went to the bar together to watch the fights.
It was pretty good.
That was fun.
It was really good.
Good atmosphere.
It was really cool because I think it was Hakeem Dawood was his name. He fought the first fight on the main card of UFC 253.
And he's from Calgary.
He's from Calgary, which was really cool.
So, and it's especially because he got the win. So, you get everybody kind of cheering.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Because I don't normally go to the bar to watch fights. I spend a lot of money when I go to the bar.
Yeah.
So I don't like to go to the bar too often, but when I do for fights, it kind of works or go without with a lot of friends. But it was really cool because I think that was my first actual fight card. Just watching, going to the bar just to watch. I love English.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
We're very good at English, which you will probably come to realize on these. But
yeah.
Oh, and a little update. I don't know where my mind went to get to here, but the rugby videos. They're coming soon this week. We were gonna have the round come out last week.
They're going,
but to be completely honest, I made predictions on the Heineken's Cup semifinal, and both my predictions were wrong. So if you have made it to 7 minutes, you get that little tidbit of information. So we just kind of held off on putting that.
I did bad with my predictions for this,
but both were wrong. So
I think I went 2 or 3 for 5 or 3 for 6, something like that. So I was pretty good.
Also, can we discuss that the Pro 14 final was a week ago, and it's back in 3 days?
Why?
Because the season was extended later, but this is 3 days from now is when it usually starts.
So
they're just going right into it. They haven't had an off season. They're just going directly into their next season and going, it's fine.
That sucks.
It's rough.
Could you imagine the NHL or NFL, NHL, NBA, any of those MLB?
When are you gonna golf? You gotta golf sometimes.
They're all, I don't know. Because we were watching the Michael Jordan documentary, it got me thinking him showing up and playing every game as hard as he could.
Oh yeah.
And I know you guys probably heard he played as hard as he could because there's that one fan that shows up the one game to watch him. And if he missed it, that sucks for him, and he can't do that. But then you look at the players nowadays that you can tell take nights off, or even if they're playing,
they're not checked in mentally. They're just not there.
Yeah,
it's just rough.
Yeah, so it's different. Watching that Michael Jordan documentary got me fired up, man.
Fired up. When you admittedly, I do this way too often. You will watch a motivational video and you're like, oh, it's about this person. And then 30 minutes later, you're watching a motivational video and you want to work out, but you're not going to because that next video is just a little bit more motivational. Please tell me you do this as well.
Not as often.
Not as often, but it's a problem. I swear, motivational videos motivate you less. And here's my train of thought. And you're gonna. It doesn't make sense. Ready? Because you want
this better be good.
Yeah, because
this better be good.
You start watching. It's gonna be terrible.
You sound stupid as all hell right now.
I'm gonna make it terrible. But you watch the motivational video, right?
Good food tastes bad.
And you're like, I want to be there. I want to be successful. I want to do it. And you watch another one. You watch another one. You watch another one, and you don't actually do anything. When have you watched a motivational and gone and done something to do with it right away?
Every time.
Okay, well then maybe it's just me, but that's...
What you're saying, good food is actually terrible for you.
No.
Great show,
watching a cooking show telling you how to cook well, and then going and cooking craft dinner.
No one.
It's the same school of
no
thought.
one watches a cooking show to cook. People watch cooking shows to get yelled at.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
I want to see someone mess up. I want to see someone mess up with 2 minutes left before the buzzer goes off, and the judge go, "Oh, well, he fucked that one up.
He fucked it up royally."
Yeah, like no one watches to get.
Just like I definitely did not explain that right all the time.
No.
Like motivational, like when you go and see them. Have you ever had it where like you watch them and then you don't actually do anything, or if you do work out, it's not great, or like if you are like, I'm gonna study now, you study for 15 minutes and then you're back on YouTube anyways?
But like at least you did something. Like
yeah, but Logan, we do nothing, so anything is something.
But like if I watch a motivational video and then I go and I work out and it's a terrible workout, it still got me to go work out.
I don't know. I think that motivational videos, like...
I think you're just lazy.
That is also very...
I think
very
you're very
true.
lazy.
I'm very lazy. Well, there's no rugby, so what am I training for?
To be healthy
to be
as a person.
Yeah, but...
To be mentally stable.
But no. No, because...
To live the good life.
My is...
To be happy.
Hey, I am happy.
To be happy.
Hey, hold on. Don't bring up feelings.
No.
Oh, wait.
Not...
Where?
Not be unhappy or be I'm okay, but be happy. Because,
I'm okay.
Because being a 4 out of 10 going, I'm holding it together
I'm okay.
and pushing everything
just push
down.
It down, have a heart attack.
That's not okay.
55.
And that's what you're doing.
It's a little bit, but that's fine.
It's fine.
Push it down to 55, have a heart attack. It was a good life. If I make it to 55 with the way we live life, I'm okay with that. I've lived a good life.
It's kind of true.
But I have no rugby, right? So it's very hard to motivate. I need to be all or nothing. Like when I was working out...
Might not to gamble with you.
Fuck. Yeah, never do. When I was working out in high school, I was doing like 4 workouts a day because I was like, if you're going to work out, like it has to be, you can't eat something bad at all. And it was like...
You were also antisocial.
Oh, I was antisocial. I hated people, so I'd like...
What do you mean you hated? You hate people.
A little bit. But that's just the way we are. But I would like
Don't
literally...
bring me into
I
this.
can bring you into this. I was the only person that they would literally let me in at lunch to work out alone at high school. That's how depressing it was. But I needed that because I just didn't like people.
That was really bad.
It's really sad, but it helped.
Really bad.
But you have like 4 or 5 workouts a day, and then you eat half the calories you're supposed to if you didn't work out. It doesn't look good. You don't look good. You just look not right. Because you're just drained. The best. This is the best time that I ever came, and like just to prove how drained it was. I'd been working. I was kind of coming off of being sick, right? And I'm going to school. Just been sick. I'm still working out when I was sick because it was all or nothing. Like I was like, yeah, you can be sick, but if you work out, it's fine. So I come to school, get ready. I go to the gym. I'm like working out. I'm kind of not feeling too great. My buddy walks in. Swear to you, his words are, "Oh God, you look like shit." You like just think about it. Like you gotta be some kind of not right to have someone look at you and go, "Nope. You're not great."
Wait, you said this was your friend.
Yes.
My friends tell me I look like shit every day.
Okay, no, but like this was like not like, hey man, you look like shit. Like, hey dude, you fucking look like shit.
Right. And then like your next step from there was to grow the pedo stash.
Yes, naturally. Which I'm not sure. Oh, it's so bright you can't see it. It's disgusting. But the thought is we're keeping it till November. But we're just letting everything grow so that when I shave it, it's just a mustache for November. But but here's the thing. If I shave it now, it won't grow back in time.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
No, it's okay.
Have I told you what me and Mom talked about me doing for it?
Going to jail and...
No, not that. It's just me when I go to your playground songs. No, I'm going to dye it like I did on rugby trips, darker.
With what?
For November. Like dye from like hair dye, facial hair dye.
Facial hair dyeing when you don't actually have facial hair is a great idea.
It's a great idea.
I did it once.
Okay, but
and
I've never gotten chemical burns, Well, actually, no. The first time I did it because I didn't know what I was doing. But since, I haven't gotten chemical burns.
I was on a rugby trip. I got chemical burns on the Friday. We went home on the Monday.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's just all the way across here.
No, I had, because they did my eyebrows. I had chemical burn on top. And I think I had it very slightly on the edge of my mustache here. But this eyebrow, the full length, because this was the last part I took off.
Yeah.
Just burnt. Like, you could see my skin was raw. Like, it was not nice.
Yeah, it's just because it looked like we were doing blackface, pretty much.
Kind of, yeah. Because
you put it on.
You put it on, and it's just like putting paint on, and then you're just supposed to scrub it off.
Yeah.
The amount of towels that were destroyed whenever we do this, where you just rub it off, but it's just black dye on these white towels at hotels now. It's not good.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I thought it was just a
I did.
I thought it was like a shampoo kind of thing. Like,
no.
you rub it in, and then, I don't know, you wait 5 minutes, and then you go, like, I don't know, in the shower, and you rinse it out kind of stuff.
Well, I was the newbie, so I was walking up to someone every 5 minutes. Do I take it off now? Do I take it off now?
Every 5 minutes?
Sorry, not every 5 minutes, every 30 seconds. Because if it was every 5 minutes, I would have had terrible chemical burn. Because 5 minutes is when it needs to come off. So, would not be good.
Speaking of great hair choices, I get my perm in 2 weeks.
That's not going to be good.
I get my perm.
Can we,
I'm super excited about it.
Anybody's made it to this time, can you guys comment whether or not you actually want to see him get a perm? Because I don't support this at all.
If it's a yes, then Austin will come and vlog it, and we'll post that
Yes.
as well.
If it's a yes from everyone, I will vlog him getting a perm. If it's a no, then he can't get it, and that's the end of the discussion.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey. Okay, fine. He can get it, but I will still not support it.
How about let's do that for frosted tips? I'll do frosted tips on top. How about that?
No. You are not frosting your tips.
Well,
You are barely... You need to do something with the front here. Look at that.
it's not long enough to do anything else.
Just put a little bit of gel and push it back.
Or, wait for it, don't.
Alright.
Because, wait for it, don't care. How about that, hey? Don't care.
I know you don't care. Ever since you first got the skullet, it was... Ugh.
It was perfect timing.
Can you explain the choice behind that? Like,
what?
Like, actually letting them do that?
So I got my friends to do a skull, which you don't know. It's you kind of like you go from here.
From a certain point, you shave it forward, and then everything else is just not touched.
Yeah, so you have a shaved head with hair on the back, so you can start the mullet that way. And I always wanted a mullet, and I was like, okay, I had just cut my hair, so it was about like this short everywhere, more or less. So I was like, okay, this works. And then plus I had like 5 or 6 beers.
5 or 6 beers. That's the main part of this that he was kind of trying to just put in there like casually. He had 5 or 6 beers, and that's why he did it.
Just isn't the most.
Okay, for you, no. You animal. Anyways, continue your story.
I'm a different breed.
You're not a different breed. Anyways, just continue your story.
You call me an animal, so.
No.
I'm a different breed. But anyways, yeah, so I did that, and it worked because it was, I think it was March, more or less. So I had, or March or April, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, something like that.
But then in quarantine, so no one cares, and I just put a hat on when I had to go out, which was almost never. So I was good. A couple people knew about it, and then I take my hat off, and anyone within a 20-meter vicinity got really scared, but that was fine.
You know, everyone could see it.
I didn't get charged with anything.
Well,
I didn't get like any, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Police didn't come asking about pedophiles in the area, stuff like that.
Hey.
Which, you know.
Whoa. It was only once or twice or 5 times.
Okay.
But, no. I think the ultimate look would be if you were to, you know what you need to do is go back to your goatee, because that did wonders for you. That was definitely your best look.
Yeah, just a nice goatee.
Full on rock the goatee for how long? Like,
for all of grade 12. I thought it was the shit.
he thought he was the best as well. Like, he'd walk around.
Well, because I got a goatee. I'm self-conscious about my butt chin. I don't like my butt chin.
It's not even that bad.
No, but
I don't look.
You don't have a butt chin, so you don't understand. Anyone has a butt chin,
actually.
you know at some point in your life you're self-conscious about. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna have hair all around here, and it'll just be fine, and everyone will be okay with it. little did I realize how bad it actually was. It was really bad. And I let it grow out really long too, so I twisted in class and all that stuff. Everything that you shouldn't do, I did pretty much.
I remember you came home for... Because you were in university at one point with it, and...
Really?
Yeah, you were. And you came back for like a weekend, and I go, why do you still have the goatee? And you literally said, it's a good look.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think that's
Yes,
true.
you did. I remember that.
You don't have proof of that.
I know I don't have proof.
You're a liar.
No, you're a liar.
You're a liar.
You're the liar.
That
Doesn't sound like you.
But the worst thing about it was that my hair would be dark, like it's supposed to be black, whatever, black hair. Mm-hmm. And then on the bottom right here, when it gets long enough, it goes gray. Because that makes all the sense in the world.
Especially when you're very young.
Yeah, so it's just
very
gray.
young.
So I was the guy with the gray beard. It doesn't go well.
No, it's a good look.
No, it doesn't go well anywhere.
I think it's a great look.
No.
I don't see an issue with it.
You don't see an issue with it?
Not really.
And you don't see an issue with that either?
There's no issue with this. This is perfect. But,
speaking of bad haircuts, we're watching an old... What was the movie called last night?
The one that I showed you quickly? Like,
no.
Will Ferrell or...
Well, that one too.
That one was bad.
The Night at the
Roxbury, where he has the part down the middle.
That's beautiful. That's some beautiful.
If you ever need to see just how to go to the clubs, like two men, how to go to the clubs, you watch that movie. And then you don't do that. Tom
Holland.
Yeah.
Figure it out, champ.
You figure it out. You're the one who asked me. The Devil All the Time.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was in the 50s or 60s or something like that. There's some decently bad haircuts in that time.
They're not all great.
Yeah.
And majority just aren't anyways.
Yeah. But that was a great movie.
That was a great movie overall.
Yeah. And I am full on the Robert Pattinson train.
Yeah.
I'm on Batman's train right now.
Yeah.
Like everything he's done in the past 2-3 years has been amazing.
Yeah. It's just most people see him as
the
Twilight
Lighthouse
Boy, so.
in The King.
He was great in The King. And
he's gonna be
the Lighthouse.
He's gonna be a great Batman because I'm biased to it already.
But also just that trailer was mwah, beautiful. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
But like his accents are amazing.
He's able to do them very well.
You look at some actors when they do accents, and you look at them and you can tell it's, I don't know, a British person doing an accent. Because you can see them focusing on that and trying to figure it out. Whereas, like, Robert Pattinson, I think he's British. Is he?
He's got an accent of
he's from
American or Britain or something.
He's from somewhere. But he does an amazing accent in the last couple movies I've watched him do. Especially in The King with that French accent.
Was great.
Oh my
God.
God.
I thought his accent yesterday
was
great as well.
Yeah.
Tom Holland also did a good job of doing a role that wasn't like goody two shoes Peter Parker.
He wasn't Spider-Man.
So I thought that it was good for him to kind of break goody two shoes role because otherwise he's just going to be typecast as that. And
I think he might anyways.
Well, hopefully he doesn't because he did a good job in this movie.
Well, it's until he grows up a bit.
Bill Skarsgård, all I saw was Pennywise.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Didn't help that he was a very messed up character.
Yeah, he would smile, and you just wait for him to do like the face,
full-on face.
Yeah,
I felt bad for him. Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel? He goes on and he showed how to do the face, how to do the smile, and I'm just waiting for that to happen, and then suddenly Pennywise is on screen because that's just how I see him.
But when you got past that, it was
great job.
It's actually quite a good movie.
Yeah,
realistically. A couple points that were quite shocking in it to me. Like, I wasn't expecting a couple things, and they just kind of happened. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good. But yeah, I really enjoyed that movie.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
And that's just our opinion on a movie that no one asked for our opinion. But here, there it is.
No one asked for
no one asked for this. Yeah. One MMA thing that I do want to ask you about. I know. Those are for your breakdowns, but Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier say they'll do a charity fight. Just because it's news, I want to know what you think.
So that works for me, except for one thing. They're both under fucking contract with the UFC.
I don't think that they'll be allowed to do it.
You know what's more likely to happen?
What?
Dana goes to the Biden rally and he supports Joe Biden.
That's definitely more likely to happen than this actual fight.
It's not going to happen.
I mean, they're getting a lot of support, which is good, because if they could do it, it would be great. I think that would be really...
The only way they could is if they did it as a sparring round kind of thing, and then they posted the spar or something like that. But any kind of, you say exhibition, any kind of fight at all, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
And then I honestly don't think that Pacquiao and him are going to fight, really. Like,
didn't you call it, though?
I did, but, like, it just looks like he's just frustrated. He's trying to get a way out from how he's, like, cramped into this kind of corner. We'll see in the next month. If in the next month him and Dana start having a better relationship, and we don't see like leaked DMs and him posting all this bad stuff about Dana and Dana doing the same thing, if we don't see that, then I think we're starting to get into a better path. He fights January or February again, and then he's into his season, hopefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we find Pacquiao, and I did call that shit because I'm on fire. How about that?
What do you think about it? Because the main storyline has been that he hasn't done the season. He didn't want any of these fights, but he came out and said that he was asking for certain fights.
Yeah.
Which Diego Sanchez, why would you ask for that fight right now? But
it wasn't about fighting Diego Sanchez. It was about fighting anyone kind of thing.
Like really.
The thing was he wanted to fight.
So you think that's where that he wanted to fight, or do you think that he was turning down fights and now he's trying to salvage it?
No, I don't think so. Of course I'm biased, but Conor McGregor's always seemed to be pretty honest with his assessments of what's been going on, whether or not it's been a loss or a win. Give it a couple months or a year or whatever it might be, and he'll tell you the truth. So I take him at his word for this, which is, take it with a grain of salt, whatever. But I think it's weird, man. It wasn't about fighting Diego Sanchez, about fighting anyone, but it's different because you're Conor McGregor. You kind of have to be a main event, and you have to be a main event on pay-per-view.
You do.
And you have one of those a month, maybe two a month. So,
and on top of that, really you need crowds to help bring in a little bit more money. So I think that's part of it.
Especially when you're going to pay him more, and then you're also going to have to pay his opponent more too.
Because they're on the card and they're facing McGregor. So.
Yeah. But then when you throw, when he said, I don't want to fight Diego Sanchez, that would mean that would be a Diego Sanchez in the main event spot on the pay-per-view.
And I don't think you can see that.
You can't.
He lost on the prelims in a very
Diego Sanchez
not great.
Yeah, no, Diego Sanchez
looked a great fight. So
he looked bad.
I don't think that you can go ahead and say that he would be someone that you'd want Conor McGregor fighting.
No.
Otherwise, they're just handing him an easy win.
No, I would like to see the Dustin Poirier fight in the UFC.
That would be good.
Connected to the UFC. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that for like a number one contender kind of fight.
Yeah.
And then Dan Hooker versus Michael Chandler.
If
he doesn't fight.
Yes.
In October 24th.
Which I don't think he will.
But
you never know.
That's what I think.
That's the MMA for today because, we do talk about that on the podcast, but I want to save some of that for your breakdowns so that you have stuff.
We don't got too much come out for now. We'll do this one here. Let us know if you want 1 or 2 podcasts.
A week, mini ones?
Yeah, we're around the 30-minute mark for our podcast, so if you want 2 20 minutes or a 30-minute or stretch to 35, we'll see. Or let us know. Literally anything you want, let us know. We'll try taking it into consideration. And we're still brand new to this.
We'll try it out is the main thing. We don't want to... if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. And you got to just feel it out, see what works for us.
Yeah, we're trying to get better with all of this. Even the podcast talking to ourselves here, it's easy to do when there's no camera on it. And you're not trying to be direct and say not the right things, but be honest
and explain things fully for people who don't understand.
Yeah, because if we're bickering back and forth,
I don't have to explain the backstory,
and I can just call him a fucking idiot, and then
I can call him a fucking loser, and we just move on.
Yeah, but it's a little different here, so we're trying to get better with this. So thank you for your patience as well.
This is definitely way better than the other time that we went off script. So I'll do that. But anyways, thank you guys. Please share as much as possible the Instagram account. Remember, that's
apparently do it this way too, please.
Unqualified podcast.
Please.
Please. We'll be posting a bit on the Instagram as well. I hate you. And just, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace.